Here at IGF, many of our mainframe applications are using a hands-free code deployment process. So how does it work? At the center of the process is a DB2 table. This table keeps track of all of the objects that are going to be deployed and all of the regions that they're going to be deployed to. Our developer writes the code. When the code is complete, the developer will write a record to the DB2 table, and this will automatically trigger a process that copies that code into what we call a package. Once the code is in the package, the developer loses update access to it. They can still read it, but they cannot make updates. Next, the business analyst decides when it's time to start testing the code. When they're ready, the business analyst will update the DB2 table, and this will trigger a process that copies the code from the package into the test environment. The code can now be tested. When testing is complete, the product owner will decide when it's time for this code to go into production. When they're ready, the product owner will update the DB2 table, and this will trigger a process that will copy the code into production. Now, I'd like to point out that all three of these people are working continuously. We have code being written, tested, and being deployed into production all the time. And all of it is done without any intervention by operators. The hands-free environment requires that the following utilities are in place. In DB2, we need to have update triggers enabled. We also need Rex-based stored procedures. For our workload scheduler, which would be OPC or TWS or IWS, we need to be sure that we can run conditional dependencies and that we have dataset triggered applications enabled. Finally, in RACF, we need to have DB2 wildcard profiles. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions, please contact me. My email address is kliwi@us.ibm.com, and I always post a link to my wiki site at the closing of all my notes. Thanks very much.